Symbolism is everywhere. The black sun is one of the most obscured elements of this reality. And yet it is hidden in plain sight right in front of you. You can never truly comprehend this reality without knowing the black sun. Only by raising your level of awareness can you see the hidden meaning. Until then, it's just pretty or weird art based on someone's mythology. The Eye of Providence is not a symbol of evil. We were just led to believe that to hide the true source of power within the celestial sphere, black sun. It is not just an esoteric myth, but a planetary entity. A massive star-encrusted ball spinning above us. The source of etheric energy, the fabric of our reality. If reality was a simulation, this is where you would find the man behind the curtain. The Father of Gods. Amen. Most are already praying, albeit unaware to Amen. Amen being the black sun. aka Rahu, dark star, dog star, black star, dark sun, the hidden one who has many names. Responsible for all eclipses, phases and aurora borealis. The heavens where the G resides. To fully grasp the black sun it takes a knowledge of many other elements, not included in our factory-installed reality systems. But it is worth everything. Once you finally see the magnitude of this, your perception of reality will forever change. The swastika has one original meaning. It is the black sun. Nazis used it because they knew the power of it. But it is not a Nazi symbol. And it does not mean Nazi. Regardless of association or what one may be led to believe. It symbolizes the black sun. Most people don't even know it exists despite all the symbolism surrounding them. Some would prefer you think it's some Nazi bullshit than realize what the black sun is. Amen. But symbolism speaks more than words, indicating one of many entrances to the underworld. Most Americans are unaware that both solar and lunar eclipses are covered by the black sun, not the Earth. But this has very deep significance in ancient times and occult practices today. But hidden from the masses, albeit in plain sight. Far more important than a simple celestial body. To learn some truth about eclipses, you can start in Vedic cosmology. It is called Rahu. Rahu ate the sun, now follow that rabbit down the hole. NASA will tell you it doesn't exist. But can they tell you why there are over 50 documented eclipses with both the sun and moon on Earth's horizon? This proves that the Earth's shadow is not affecting phases or eclipses. But an object that caused the eclipse was moving the opposite direction of the moon. So as the legend says, Rahu ate the sun. The black sun is called the hidden one because it is not luminous and rarely visible in the sky except in phases and eclipses. Yet the truth about this is hidden, in plain sight from the minions. We have covered the functional characteristics of its role in eclipses and such, now consider the spiritual, energetic, symbolic connections. When you conclude your prayer with Amen, you connect to this entity. Like when you say, Siri, you can connect to Siri. But she will not answer your prayer if you ask in Alexa's name. The black sun produces etheric energy. It is power. It is not a mythological creature. This is important to always remember. Ether emanating from the black sun is what pushes us to the terror, not gravity pulling us down. Tesla called this universal compression. Ra is the visible sun. You see and feel the sun's energy and power. You know it to be real. The moon and planets emit energy as well, at specific frequencies. These affect us as they come and go closer and further. But we don't see the black sun's power and energy. That's why it's called the hidden one. We were told it doesn't exist. We question whether it's real. And yet, we tap into its power unwittingly when you pray to Amen. Think about that. Semantics is very important in this reality. So is spiritual law and etymology with consent and binding agreements. Why do you think most every religion wants to get you into a soul contract with their special deity, or version thereof? Why did they deceive everyone to exclaim Amen at the end of their prayers or chant Amen? Sound is everything in this reality. Energy, frequency and vibration. Think about it, you can ask Siri any question you desire, or directions to the closest Starbucks and she will magically hear you and grant your request. She answers to her name when she is being summoned. She activates, she knows. She answers your prayer, she saves you from the darkness of your own ignorance. She will not answer your prayer if you call upon Alexa, no matter what is in your heart. No matter what your intention was. So if there is power in the name and someone hid the name from you, do you think it was done for your benefit? Of course not. There are rules that govern this simulation we call reality, regardless of what we believe. One thing that is crucial to understand then is that there are no particles, only waves. There is no physical matter. Tesla hinted to that in his statement that to understand the universe one must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Planets are not terra firma, but cymatic frequencies. Sonoluminescence. And you can't land a spaceship on that, Houston. Other theories of the black sun. Vedic cosmology claims eclipses happen when the sun-moon intersect along the nodes. But they place Earth within the black sun. So we still share the theory of intersecting nodes, albeit inverted, because in the cell-Earth model we place the black sun within the Earth. The cell-Earth theory, however, claims that there's a massive star-encrusted ball, celestial sphere, that sits inside the shell of Earth and spins around but right above us, encased in glass-like firmaments, containing a water or plasma-like substance. The black sun spins like a toroid field. And at different points on Earth, one will see the top spin in one direction while the bottom appears to spin in the other direction. Observing star trail time-lapse sequences will help one see this more clearly. Once you see that big ball of stars spinning above you, you can't unsee it. Once you wrap your head around this, all the ancient symbolism hidden in plain sight is unlocked. And there is a ton of it. Symbolism can be more effective to help one realize this than all the words we can use to describe it. It's probably the most important thing that most people are completely unaware of, despite all the symbolism seen daily. It's been hidden, like a giant Easter egg in plain sight. It's like they really want one to be able to figure it out, but it's a challenge. I have long heard that there was a portal to the black sun through the sun. It opens during an eclipse. Sunlight on the water is like a stairway to heaven. You can't go through it when you are in a physical body. Only as a spirit, because spirit is pure energy. And this is a dielectric toroid field. So here's the deal, you have to figure this out when you are here, before you die. Otherwise you wander around lost. One cannot assume there will be a Saint Peter to guide you to heaven, or throw you in hell. When we were told that we were insignificant specks riding a spinning water ball in an endless universe, you could never fathom or even think to find God is right above, the all-seeing eye. Hidden in plain sight. But the symbolism was there, everywhere, we just weren't taught the language of symbolism. It's almost like a challenge, but we're not told we're playing a game or what the rules are. We have to figure out everything as we go. Amen and Ra are not evil, mythological pagan gods. They are allegorical characters that represent planetary deities. It's astrotheology. Stories created to explain the mysteries of the universe using allegorical characters and stories that symbolize the movements of the planets and 12 constellations. Also known as the 12 disciples, but for some it was sold as fact. Never looking beyond the surface, or comprehending the symbolism. The planets are not spinning rock balls, they are sonoluminescent energy at various frequencies. You can't land a spaceship on sonoluminescent energy. This is what they teach in the mystery schools as secret societies and what they obscure in the public schools with pseudoscience and disinformation to keep the hidden one hidden. If the overlords didn't want people to know their symbolism, they wouldn't hide them in plain sight, but it's like a game. Information versus disinformation, only one truth. It's your responsibility to discern. Now, is it really an evil Illuminati of baby-eating lizards ruling the world, or are they just characters in the game we are playing? Most don't even realize they are playing or what the rules are yet. What if the signs they flash displayed their level of affiliation in this game? And not allegiance to some dark lord? And remember, reality is a living hologram that works in waves and not particles. Like this audio you're listening to. It was recorded in waves. Audio doesn't store particles. You can analyze digital audio recordings on a computer and see the waveforms and frequency range. Cameras record waves. They do not store particles. We are not made of particles, but waves. When we take our own image, it records the waveforms. You can see it live in a pro camera when you set the meter to display waveforms, showing what we really are. Waveforms of energy at different frequencies. If you seek to discern whether we are particles or waves, this is a big hint: we are intricate holograms. And the emitter is the black sun.